Camp Cherith is a non-denominational camp. It is single gender, so we have boys' weeks and girls' weeks throughout the summer.
The primary purpose of Camp Cherith is to bring students into a place where they either encounter for the first time the gospel and Jesus Christ, or continue to grow closer to Him by having godly fellowship with fellow young men and having counselors who really just pour into them and reflect through our words and attitudes the love of Jesus, who died for me, who died for our campers here, and who died for you because He loved us that much to take on our sin.
Camp Cherith's purpose, or at least our motto, is Christ's life in every phase. And so what this means is, as a camp, we're just really trying to equip campers with not only knowing Christ and coming to know who He is, but also helping equip them to know and portray that into their daily life.
We want kids to come into a relationship with Jesus and then teach them about how that really impacts every part of their life and everything that they do. A day at Camp Cherith is really time with God, time with activities, and most importantly, I would say, time with each other with God at the center. And that really is what carries us through the day. So we want kids having a fun time in a safe environment and really growing in their faith through it all.
Especially like throughout our day, we try to model to campers what it looks like to have Christ be a part of every part of our day, whether it be a meal or devotions or an activity, just trying to help campers see that Christ isn't just this thing that you put in a box, but it's part of every part of our day.
I would say one of the best things about camp is that it is Christ-centered fun. So you're not just going to come here and sit bored out of your mind listening to some monotoned people read out some book you've never heard of before. We integrate every aspect of faith, learning, and God's creation to create an experience where campers are able to enjoy learning how to, for example, cook outdoors in the middle of the wild, or during outdoor survival skills, learn what plants they can eat if they're ever lost in the woods.
So we start our day in the morning with something called Morning Watch. This is a devotional time where kids learn how to spend time with God on their own. From there, they have a time with their counselor. This is basically a little Bible study time. They learn about how as a team after that to clean their cabin. And then there's all sorts of activities on this camp that kids can enjoy.
Campers also get to be into activities, which often are skill-based, which is something really unique about camp. And they get to do that every day throughout the week, which is really great because they get to really try it and maybe actually gain some skills on it.
They have free time, so if they don't have an activity in something that they would really like to do, and there's a reason why we have certain activities that they do each day, then free time provides them that opportunity to try a variety of different things that we offer here at camp.
Lots of fun activities like archery, water skiing, swimming, air riflery.
Tubing. We have a bunch of different activities down at the waterfront, canoeing,
Throughout the day, there's meals, and we do worship and things.
sports, mountain biking. So a lot of activities that the kids do in a couple of different places that make up Camp Cherith.
I need you excited. Start clapping. Get right.
Parents should send their child to Camp Cherith because it is a safe environment. We actually love that it is single gender. So when you just bring, for example, boys together, it really gets rid of distractions and allows us to focus on God and activities without any other dynamic stopping us from just being who we are and enjoying what this camp provides.
The biggest reason that I would give a parent who's thinking of sending their kid to camp is that this is the perfect week to have your kids unplug. In the summertime, it's so easy in the free time. I know my younger siblings veg out on video games, and it's so easy to just get lost in that aimlessness. Camp is a time where it's tech-free and, most importantly, focused in on Jesus.
It's just a great opportunity for them to try new things and get a sense of independence, but also too just the relationships and opportunities to get to know Christ in maybe a way that they haven't experienced before is just a really valuable opportunity.
It's a great way for your children to get outside, learn about God, and learn a new skill during the activities.
We look forward to you guys coming to camp this year, and I just want you to know that we have a staff that is committed to you, not just for 1 year, but really for the long term, year after year, because you can come to Camp Cherith after first grade, and you can go all the way to being a senior and going through our leadership program so that you learn how to be a leader for Christ.